Welcome to SickKids. My name is Tobin. This is a great hospital where they take good care of kids like you and me. Let me tell you about it.
I wasn't feeling well, so I went to see the doctor. He said I needed an operation to get better. An operation or surgery is how doctors help to fix your body or make it work better. The doctor also said I would be asleep while he fixed things. He said it was a special kind of sleep, not like when I go to bed at night, but one where I wouldn't feel, hear, or see anything. Another doctor, called an anesthesiologist, gives you the medicine to make you sleep and takes care of you while the surgeon fixes you up. I needed to come to the hospital 4 weeks before the operation to see a nurse in the pre-anesthesia clinic. Some kids will see an anesthesiologist, a sleep doctor. This is where they check you to make sure you are ready for your surgery. She also answered a lot of questions for my mom and dad. Not everyone coming for surgery needs to come to this clinic. Some kids will get a phone call from a nurse instead. Sometimes you need to have a blood test, which means they take a small amount of blood from a vein. To me, it felt like a little pinch. After my checkup, I went on a tour of the hospital that was called the Pre-Operative Preparation Program, which my family had booked ahead of time. On the day of the surgery, I checked in at the registration desk in the atrium. We had to be there at least 2 hours before my surgery was supposed to start. They gave my parents a package to give to the receptionist on the second floor called SDA You, or Same Day Admit Unit. After that, we went up to the SDA You. My dad had to wait outside with my sister. Siblings aren't allowed in the SDA You. I was able to bring my iPad, which made me happy. Soon after that, a nurse came to get me to make sure I was ready for my operation. I was really hungry that morning because the doctors told me it would be dangerous to have anything in my tummy while I was having my special sleep. The nurse asked a few questions about me to make sure that I hadn't eaten since midnight last night. She also asked about medicines, allergies, and a few other things that are very important for them to know. The nurse also gave me a special bracelet to wear that had my name on it. Then she did a checkup to make sure I was feeling well before my surgery. She listened to my chest with a stethoscope, took my temperature and blood pressure, weighed me, and put a special light on my finger to tell me about my breathing. The anesthesiologist gave me a special chocolate medicine just before they were ready to take me to the operating room. It made me feel nice and relaxed and a little sleepy. Not everyone needs this medicine. The anesthesiologist will decide if you do or not. Then they were ready for me. A nurse helped me get up onto the operating room bed. Not all of the equipment was for me, and I could ask as many questions as I wanted. The doctor that I met earlier gave me a soft mask that had a special kind of air. They asked me what I wanted the air to smell like. I got to choose from strawberry, bubblegum, orange, or watermelon flavor. I breathed just like I normally do, and the sweet-smelling air helped me to fall into the special sleep. After I fell asleep, the doctor put in an IV. It is connected to a bag of special water that drips out of the bag, gently down the water slide tube, until it reaches your hand where it goes into your body. The doctor came to the surgical waiting room after he was finished and told my parents how things went. He also gave them a lot of good information about how to take care of me after I went home. After my operation, they took me to the recovery room, called the PACU, or Post Anesthetic Care Unit. This is where I woke up. A nurse was right beside me. My mom came to see me in this room once I woke up. When I was feeling more awake, the nurse gave me something to drink. I got to have apple juice, water, and freezies here. I stayed in the PACU for a while, and then I got to get dressed and go home with my parents. I was happy that it was all done now, and I got to go home.